Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Las Vegas Aces playing against the New York Liberty. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. And one surprise this season, a few upstarts making early waves.
Yeah, it's hard to predict which teams will break out. So many factors involved. Now the question is, for those upstart teams you were mentioning, Blake, can they sustain their success?
It's going to be interesting to see that, guys, and you know that opponents will start to figure them out a little bit. But for right now, it's fun to see those teams playing with a lot of confidence.
And it's going to be the Liberty off the tip. Pass to Ionescu. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Aces. Gray outside. Now here's Wilson. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
Three-pointer, Natasha Cloud. Cheyenne Parker comes up with the rebound. Gray left side. Parker Tyus outside. Lloyd. Pass to Wilson. The rebound by Brianna Stewart.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Lainey Hamilton can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Count it.
You know, I think the size of Gray sometimes surprises opponents. Yes, she's a 1, but she's almost 6 feet and just so strong.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Stewart. Here's Jones. Back to Stewart. 5 to shoot. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. The three. Wilson pulls it down.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off, and it's not always easy.
How about Benijah Lainey Hamilton, the most improved player in 2020?
Well, with players opting out of that season, Lainey Hamilton just lit up the Bradenton Wubble. Then backed it up in 2021 with an all-star nod. Such a great player.
And again, it's the Liberty missing.
5 misses to start their game. Rough start, but they're still looking for their first basket.
Shoots a fader, and the Aces tack on 2 more.
4 of 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Brianna Stewart from outside. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
What a move by Stewart, showing you there's much more to her game than just her height.
Here's Gray. Can't get it to fall, and she's missed her second after making her first. Pass to Stewart. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
That's just run-of-the-mill for her. She's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Gray outside. Outside Lloyd. Three-pointer. Here's Wilson. And a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
Look, it's no secret that rebounding is all about effort. And that's something Wilson is never lacking.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Ionescu. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Aces leading. Gray outside. Outside Young. Wilson defended by Stewart. Goes up on the baseline. A nice shot by Wilson.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's hauled in by the Aces.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Back to Gray from past the arc. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. And it's New York's ball. 7-point differential. Off her foot. Kickball. And it's being called a kickball.
Substitution on the court.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. That's in for her first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Now here's Young. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Ionescu. Here's Jones. She's guarded by Wilson. And here's Ionescu. And again, it's New York with a 3.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Now here's Wilson, guarded by Jones. Outside Young. Wilson shoots over Jones. And she can't bank that one in.
She did the right thing to try the fadeaway with the D all over her, but a hard one to sink.
Here's Misaman. That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Now here's Wilson. She's got 10. Count that bucket.
Well, once Wilson catches fire, she stays hot. Her aggressiveness on offense is why her teammates keep feeding her.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. So the Aces are very serious about winning.
Now here's Wilson. She's got 12. 4 on the shot clock. The fadeaway.
Shot by Parker Tyus, no good.
New York in the lead. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu.
A rebound by Parker Tyus.
They have a narrow edge here rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of role that's going to play moving forward.
Oh, it's such a tight game. Every play counts.
Well, after winning her 3rd MVP in 2024, no one has won that award more than Asia Wilson.
Yeah, picking up number 3 at just 28 years old. Wilson's on a trajectory we have never seen. A 4th MVP would set a new league record.
Sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
Ionescu, right side. Off the mark there with the 3.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Pass to Wilson. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. Shot on the wing. Wilson pulls it down.
Remaining 2 minutes.
Now Evans. Now here's Young. Inside. Here's Wilson. Not enough on that one as it misses. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
Outside Evans. Wilson. Misaman covering. Tries it from 9. A nice shot by Wilson.
This is why Wilson shoots a high percentage. She takes smart shots that come naturally within the offense.
Pass to Misaman. Lainey Hamilton. Out to the right wing. Here's Stewart. An easy 2 points on the layup. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Now Wilson, Miesemann covering. The 10-footer, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
A smart player with good intangibles. Wilson's a consistent scoring threat whenever she's out on the court.
Here's Burke. The layup missed.
Well, you have to like their work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Shoots from 12. New York with the rebound. Lainey Hamilton. Good on the 13-footer.
Easy little jump shot for her there, guys.
Emma Miesemann with the steal. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Liberty out in front. They lead by 3. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Here's Gray. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball not only inside, but convert those opportunities.
No doubt what their offensive philosophy is today. Pound that ball inside.
I love it.
Johannes shot is off. Las Vegas trailing. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Pass to Burke. Here's Johannes. Down low. Jones outside. Screen by Miesemann. Out to the left wing. Money from the wing.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Gray up top. Unloads from 13 feet. Here's Smith. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time, and offensive glass getting it done.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Now here's Gray. And Jones pulls it down. And the Liberty with possession here. Pass to Johannes. Bebish. Jones outside. Clock at 6. And here's Johannes. No good from outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Pass to Gustafson. Gray outside. Lets the 3 fly. She scores the basket, and that's field goal number 3 for her.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Gray won't think twice about shooting from outside.
Now Jones over Gustafson. Jones can't hit. Gray with it. She's got 7. Johannes with the rebound.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
The Aces leading. Gray up top. Shoots from the elbow. And yes, she's got the English that time as it falls.
So dangerous in that pick and roll set. Gray can move the ball, but option 1 is her excellent shot.
Pass to Johannes. Good on the shot.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
Now here's Gray. Tight defense on her. Baseline try. And again, it's Las Vegas.
You know, she's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
Looking around the league, is it safe to say that the Liberty have the best big three?
Well, to me, no doubt. You have former MVPs in Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones, and then you got an all-WNBA point guard in Sabrina Ionescu. And beyond the collection of talent, these three are a great fit.
And the Liberty call time here.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Misaman, covered by Smith. Misaman, no good. Gray outside. Outside Lloyd. Gray shoots over Cloud, and it's Gray missing. Cloud outside. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Young. New York, no good that time either. Gray right side. Wilson. The 15-footer. Cloud pulls it in. New York trailing here. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Gray up top. She's covered by Cloud. Out to Lloyd. Wilson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Misaman. Nails the 16-footer.
Usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Yeah, they've put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jumpers. And you know something? They might as well be layups the way they're shooting it.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
Well, after that great first quarter from three-point range, she's finally come back to earth.
Gray outside. Offline with the 3. And the Liberty with possession here. They trail by 6. Stewart, the shot's good.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
Gray right side. Wilson in the post, working on Jones. Kelsey Gray for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
That's her second from long range in the quarter. After a slow first period, she's rolling.
Here's Cloud. The shot goes in. First of the night, she is 1 for 3 to start the contest.
Crazy, just so crafty from the foul line down. Cloud makes up for a lack of size with savvy.
Timeout called the Aces. Here's Lloyd, looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Wilson, back to Lloyd. Young, Wilson, Misaman covering. Fades away. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Burke. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Back in 2023, Breanna Stewart signing as a free agent with the Liberty. What a signing.
Oh, to me, I think this could go down as the biggest free agent signing in WNBA history. Stewie won an MVP in year 1 with New York, and then in year 2, she brings the Liberty their first title in franchise history. It's hard to make a bigger impact than that, guys.
And the shot is good.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
Pass to Cloud. Back to Ionescu. High post try. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Not ignoring the middle part of the court. The more of these that Ionescu hits, the more space she'll get to operate.
Wilson the screen. To the paint. Misaman pulls it in. Here's Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from downtown.
And she does it again. What can you say? The defense keeps allowing her to get open out there, and if I'm the opposing coach, I got to dig into my team here and demand more from them.
And the Aces call time here. The Aces with the lead. Left side, Young. Rebound, New York. And here's Cloud. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Ionescu. And here's Stewart, covered by Smith. And that one's good, Stewart. And it's a tie ball game.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Young. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From 18 feet away, and she hits the jumper for two.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Ionescu outside. Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. And they can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move here.
Pass to Wilson. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Outside Young. The 3 is up. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. 1 second left. Doesn't go for her. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. And you know, A'ja Wilson has been really making it happen.
Yeah, double-double already. I mean, this sort of energy, it really just energizes your whole team.
Yeah, this has been so much fun to watch. The way she's impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. It's going to be hard to slow her down.
And the Aces with possession. Now Gray. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's New York with it.
It's been an incredible career and journey for Jonquel Jones.
You think about it, I mean, she was born in the Bahamas, drafted out of a mid-major school, just 6 points per game as a rookie. But Jones has worked herself into an MVP, WNBA champion, one of the great stories in league history.
Now here's Gray, covered by Ionescu. Back to Gray. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Wilson no good.
Boy, coming out of halftime slow, 0 for 3.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away.
The putback, she lays it straight in.
They got one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third quarter.
New York leading. Ionescu outside. Over Gray. Shot is good by Ionescu.
And Ionescu recognizes her role on this squad. Her team wants her to score and score often.
Gray outside. Pass to Lloyd. Wilson. Stewart grabs the miss. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Gray left side. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
And the Aces call time here. The Aces trailing. Lloyd from long range. Here's Wilson, and she battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number one. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
And right before the 2025 WNBA season, Chelsea Gray won Finals MVP of the new 3-on-3 league.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch that 3-on-3 league. Gray playing during the offseason, adding another title to her resume. She's got gold in the games, a few titles in the WNBA as well for good measure. Boy, I mean, I'd settle for having as many points in a game as she has rebounds.
Right now, we're really witnessing something special.
For the tie. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
It's been one of those days for her. She's really struggled.
Back to Young for the lead. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Here's Cloud. Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball.
Where was she going with that pass? I have no clue. That's awful. That's just giving it away.
The Aces leading. Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Consistently keeping her teammates involved and engaged. Gray's willingness to move the ball is contagious.
It's Natasha Cloud with the drive.
It's stolen by Parker Tyus.
Fast break, Las Vegas. Now here's Young. She's guarded closely. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And so it's New York with it. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball.
She didn't get her hands up in time. They weren't on the same page there.
And the Aces making a change here. And the Aces with possession. 3-point lead. Now here's Gray. She's got 16. From out on the wing, she knocks it down.
A strong competitor who can score from multiple spots on the floor. Gray has a developed offensive game.
And the Liberty call time here.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Brianna Stewart from outside. Wilson pulls it down.
Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. New York, no good that time either. And here are the Aces now. It's a 5-point game. Gray, no good. On offense, here the Liberty. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Wilson pulls it down.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
This one for three. New York with the rebound. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Lainey Hamilton can't hit.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
And it's good for two.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots there.
Back to Stewart, looking to end the drought. Another shot, and Jones lays it up and in.
Well, Jones has a talent for owning the boards. Here she keeps the play alive and finishes it strong.
Gray, left side. Pass to Wilson. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
The Liberty trail. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Stewart. And that one's drained from the low block.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Monumental move in the WNBA. Jewel Lloyd joining the Aces.
Well, Las Vegas moving Kelsey Plum to LA in a 3-team deal, netting Lloyd. What a huge move for an organization that isn't scared to swing for the fences. I love going after a star like Jewel Lloyd.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
She flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Gray, that's good.
You love to see a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still complete the play. That's toughness.
Jones outside. Pass to Misaman. Ionescu. And it's Wilson with the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Phoebish. Burt, Evans covering. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Ionescu. Jones. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance points, they're just like bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Las Vegas. The lead is 2. Gray outside. Over Ionescu. Up again. The shot misses. Here's Phoebish. Gray defending. And here's Phoebish. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. 6 to shoot. Jones, covered by Gustafson. For the tie. Jones, no good. Here's Gray. And she banks in the layup.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
Cloud with it. Pass to Jones. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Great communication between teammates there.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Aces on top. They lead by 2. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Pass to Burke. And here's Stewart to take the lead. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss.
One made three for her in this game. Does she focus closer in? We'll see.
Now here's Young. Bell defended by Stewart. Back to Young. Let's go with a three. And the three ball is good.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Pass to Burke. Here's Stewart. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. It's hauled in by Smith. The Aces with the lead. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gustafson. And again, it's Las Vegas.
Well, they thought they might have stopped Gustafson. No way, says Megan.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Stewart can't hit. Now here's Gustafson. Defended by Harrison. Smith, right side. Out to Lloyd. 6 on the shot clock. It's over Cloud. Stewart grabs the miss. Here's Burke, guarded by Young. Now Burke. Pass to Stewart from outside the arc. Sinks the triple.
The three-point shot of Stewart, it's what sets everything else up. You have to meet her at the three-point line because if you don't, she'll knock them down.
Outside Young. And here's Lloyd. Here's Bell. To the inside. Here's Smith. Pass to Bell. Here's the teardrop. No good that time. On offense, here's the Liberty. Cloud with it. Picked up by Lloyd. Here's Burke. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Outside Young. Rebound New York. Here's Burke. That one, good for 2. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Now here's Young. And yep, it's good.
Since halftime, she's been on fire.
The Liberty trail. Pass to Burke. Stewart. No good on the triple.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Now here's Gustafson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, so comfortable around the rim. Megan Gustafson, a very good finisher.
Outside Stewart. It counts and the foul. And it's going to be on Melissa Smith.
That's what I call a captivating move right there. She absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
Well, it's a bit odd seeing Jewel Lloyd out there not in a Storm uniform, you know?
Yeah, from going first overall in 2015 to 6 All-Star appearances, 2 titles. Lloyd spent her first 10 seasons at the Storm, and no doubt she's still got plenty of fans in Seattle. This has been Gray's game so far. She's scoring at will and putting on an absolute show.
Kept alive.
And she's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. And with time running out, I think it's time for her to try something else.
Bell, the 3 ball. Misamon pulls it in.
Well, thus far they managed to overcome an off game from her offensively.
Ionescu has it. Parker Tice picks her up defensively. Now here's Stewart. D right on her. Count it. Good.
Another high-scoring night for Stewart. Between her skills and really her mentality, It was like she was engineered to get buckets in this league.
Now here's Gray, covered by Ionescu. Fades. Gray, no good. And here's Ionescu. Over Gray. The shot by Ionescu, no good. Pass to Wilson. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
Well, it's a commitment to playing the game the right way that has allowed Wilson to achieve soaring heights at such a young age.
Back to Stewart. Over Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Laney Hamilton. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. To the middle. Out to Gray. Smith. Wilson. Guarded by Jones. With the fadeaway. And nothing but air on that one. Now here's Laney Hamilton. Defense is right there. Three-pointer, Brianna Stewart. Rebound, Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. Now Bell. Pass to Smith. And here is Gray. Back to Smith. Here's Wilson. Defended by Stewart. They'll see Gray for 3. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've controlled the glass throughout the game, but it's still close, Brian.
Yeah, their hard work inside has them out front, but they can't let off yet. You got to keep it up.
New York calls timeout. And so it's New York with it. Here's Cloud. Misses and close.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
Gray with it. And it's Ionescu with the rebound.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, she's been ice cold. Very little going her way out there.
To the right side. Outside, Laney Hamilton. Now here's Ionescu. Gray defending. That shot wide open.
Clutch basket right there. Stewart wants the ball in her hands in big moments.
Wilson outside. Goes up, high post. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. And they're in position to take the lead.
A bucket here would mean so much at this stage of the game.
Here's Ionescu. Here's Stewart. Oh, they take the lead.
Never gave up on the play. Stewart just doesn't quit. She's a well-rounded offensive talent.
Gray outside. Buries it down low.
Big bucket in a big situation. These kinds of plays come second nature to Gray.
The drive by Ionescu. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Outside Lloyd. Wilson. Sinks it!
I admire how A'ja Wilson's able to elevate her level of play in the clutchest of situations.
New York calls timeout.
Timeout.
The rebound by A'ja Wilson.
I think that one could have easily fallen for her.
The D may have done just enough there.
Here's Lloyd. Pass to Wilson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Jones. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Chance to tie it up here.
A three-pointer would do just that.
Defense knows that too.
Cloud, covered by Lloyd. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Can't knock in the three. And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Jackie Young. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so she drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
So the Aces win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
It really was. When this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what tough-minded squad they can be.
And that's a wrap, everyone.